Welcome back to another rebuild here on NBA 2K23 Next Gen. In today's video, we are nearly wrapping up the post-trade deadline rebuilds. Third to last one today, and we have the Milwaukee Bucks. Milwaukee does hold the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference at 55-22. They're 2 games ahead of the Celtics. They obviously had a pretty big marquee matchup last night. Did not go the Bucks' way, and yeah, as a Celtics fan, I obviously love to see that. In my opinion, the Bucks are the biggest threat to the Celtics to come out of the East, and I had a fun time last night. I know Bucks fans didn't, and that's not why I'm doing this rebuild today. I had always planned on doing this. And yeah, I had fun last night, but at the end of the day, it means the same as beating the Spurs or the Pistons in the regular season in the win-loss column. So I had fun last night, man. This Bucks team is not going to be that same Bucks team we watched last night in the playoffs. I can guarantee that. And as always, let me know any other video ideas down below in the comment section. We only have 2 of these left, that being the Denver Nuggets and the Memphis Grizzlies. We'll get to those early next week. And after that, man, what I'm probably going to do, because I've been wanting to do this for a while, is I'm thinking of giving my official predictions once the final game of the regular season ends, doing, some play-in predictions. Then what I'm thinking I'm going to do, I'm going to go round by round with the playoffs. I think that makes kind of the most sense. I could do one big one, but you get more videos out of it. It feels a little more fun to me anyways. And once comes playoff time. But as always, you guys are new around here, subscribe to the channel, join the community. We'd love to have you. This has been a long ass intro. Let's go rebuild the Bucks. So this Bucks team has 5 games to go. I'd say 2 of the matchups could be somewhat challenging for them, that being the Sixers and the Memphis Grizzlies. I don't foresee them having any real trouble with the Wizards, Bulls, or Raptors, but we'll see. We'll obviously sim out the rest of this rebuild. We're just going to sim the rest of the year after this. But we'll quickly talk about this roster. It is one of the deepest teams in the league. They have one of the best benches, and it's a very good team. I'm not going to sit here and gloat because the Celtics kicked the living shit out of them in a regular season game. This is still a very talented roster, and they're still a very good team. We're not going to pretend they're not. Drew Holiday had 50 2 nights ago and then had 5 last night. I don't really know. I genuinely don't know how that happens, but it happens. Drew Holiday is still one of the best defensive players in this league, in my opinion. Very strong case for him being the best defensive guard. I still don't think he gets enough credit for how good he is. Javon Carter is here, and then Goran Dragic. I don't know why they didn't play Dragic last night. He's just a known Celtics killer. We have Joe Ingles, Grayson Allen, and Wesley Matthews. I fucking hate Grayson Allen. I'm not even going to sit here and sugarcoat that. I have always hated this man, and I probably always will. Chris Middleton, who got injured last night. That sucks to see. JB was driving to the rim and kind of went over, and yeah, you guys probably saw it, but you know what happened, and I hope Middleton's all right, man. You never like to see anybody bleeding out on the floor. It's just a scary thing. Pat Connaughton, I'm pretty sure he's had a somewhat tough year this year for the Bucks. Not 100% on that. He's another known Celtics killer, so he got in, time that didn't really matter, but I would have played him as well. Giannis, best player in the world, in my opinion. I've said that for probably over a year or 2 now. I'm not going to change my mind on that one. I still think he's the best player in the world. Jay Crowder is here. He was traded for 5 second-round picks, which might be a bit much in my opinion, but Jay Crowder is Jay Crowder. And then we have the human cheerleader here, the Massa Antetokounmpo, who I don't really know why he felt the need to headbutt Blake Griffin. It was honestly pretty funny, but yeah, man. I'll say this: I'm not going to give the Bucks a lot of shit. But if the Nassus was not the brother of Giannis, this man's not in the league. We all know that. Brook Lopez, a Defensive Player of the Year candidate. He's at 85 overall. He's 34. Makes me a little nervous, but we'll see what route we end up going with him. Bobby Portis Jr., I believe typically is their 6th man, and then we have Myers Leonard here who, yeah, have fun in the G League. All right, so let's go ahead and set the rotation. Here's how it's going to look for the rest of year 1 in Milwaukee. Really no surprises in this starting 5. It's Drew Holiday, Grayson Allen, Chris Middleton, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Brook Lopez. The bench unit, Bobby Portis, Jay Crowder, Joe Ingles, Javon Carter, and Pat Connaughton. I'm playing Pat Connaughton in here today mostly because I don't really have any other small forward options. I could call up Marjon Beauchamp, but I just don't really want to. There's 6 games left. We'll sim till here just so I don't miss our record. 55-22 at this very moment. Hopefully, we can go out and, makes me kind of sick to say it, but close out the Eastern Conference, and we end the year going, oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. We end the year going 59-23. Joel Embiid officially gets his first career MVP. He's my pick. He's been my pick for a little while now. I think he deserves it. Paolo Banchero, Rookie of the Year. Emmanuel Quickley, 6th man. Embiid also wins Defensive Player of the Year. That race is probably between Brook Lopez or Jaren Jackson Jr., just if I had to guess. We have Trey Murphy here winning Most Improved, and Budenholzer does win Coach of the Year. That's definitely not happening. Let's take a look at the standings. We are 3 games up on the Celtics. Obviously, if we're going to play them, it doesn't have to be to the Eastern Conference Finals, which I think at this point, probably a good thing. Let's take a look at points per game. Giannis, Drew Holiday, Chris Middleton, the big three of this team, if you will. Then Brook Lopez, Bobby Portis, Grayson Allen. That's how things kind of shook out. I'm going to be interested to see, what the Bucks end up doing with Chris Middleton this offseason. I believe he's expiring. No, he's a player option. So I don't know what route they're going to go with him. Whether they kind of go the Chris Paul route. I'm not saying he's like as old as Chris Paul or doesn't deserve a contract that big, but you know what I'm saying? The aspect of like maybe it's less per year but more guaranteed over more years. I think that's a possibility. We'll see. Giannis led us some boards, and then assist was Drew Holiday. All right, so who we got here in round one? It is going to be the 8-seeded Chicago Bulls. They get out of the play-in. Obviously, without injuries on, Lonzo's going to be playing, and it's a talented team. I don't really think they stand a chance. We sweep them. We're moving. Oh, wow, this must feel good for Bucks fans. Taking on Cleveland here in round two. They're always one of the biggest pains in the asses in terms of Eastern Conference rebuilds, just because they have so much young talent that develops to such high overalls. I think we're a better team right now, and hopefully we can go out and prove that. We're up 3-2 right now. We're going to the Eastern Conference Finals. We got a rematch of the 2021 Eastern Conference Finals. We have Trae Young, DeJounte Murray, DeAndre Hunter, John Collins, Clint Capella. Again, really no surprises in terms of that starting five. We are currently up 2-1 in this series. We go up 3-1. And we're back in the finals. And we're taking on Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies. Okay. Ja, Desmond Bane, Dylan Brooks, Triple J, Steven Adams. It's an interesting matchup. Let's see what ends up happening here. We're up 1-0. We're up 2-0. We're up 2-1. 2-2. We go down 3-2. Wow. We end up losing 4 straight games after winning the first 2. And Ja Morant, redemption story, goes on to win finals. I mean, he had a hell of a series. I mean, besides the 3-point shooting, but hell of a series besides that. Let's get into offseason number 1. Obviously, we have some decisions to be made in terms of the players on this team. Potentially the coach as well. I'm not a huge Mike Budenholzer fan. I don't think he's a great head coach, to be completely honest with you. I think a lot of people don't always, I don't want to say, well, that's a generalization. I don't want to put that out there. I was going to say that people sometimes don't always differentiate having a good team with a good amount of talent versus actually being a good head coach. I think there's a difference. I don't think Mike Budenholzer is a great head coach. I think him having 4.5 stars ratings on offense and defense is a bit ridiculous. I'm not saying he's the worst head coach in the league, but 4.5 stars for him is a little ridiculous in my opinion. Let's head up to the draft right now, and hope if I have Bucks fans that actually like Mike, apologies, I guess. I don't know. We do not have our first round pick. Hell, we don't really have a lot of picks at all. I did not realize that the Bucks were so low on draft picks. That is a damn shame because there's not much we can really do with this team. We're kind of, without draft picks, we're kind of just stuck in purgatory. Where are all this team's draft picks? I know where the second round picks are because they traded them all for Jay Crowder. Where are the firsts? I don't know. I'm not going to draft somebody at 30 in round 2 and expect them to be good. Adama, no, we're good. Middleton accepts. Javon Carter declines. AJ Green is probably not going to be needed here. Qualifying Lindell Wigington, probably not. Let's head up to free agency. In terms of our big free agents, Brook Lopez is obviously a pretty big one. I don't want to just let him go, but he is 35. That makes me a bit nervous, and he wants $23 basically $1 million a year. Yeah, that makes me nervous. It really does. Wow, they're 2-year, $50 million offer here, so I just want to make sure. I mean, I'll do it. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I know damn well that the Bucks probably are not going to be trading Brook Lopez anytime soon if they re-sign him, but I don't think his impact is as felt here in 2K that it is in real life. So he might not be the guy, but we might have a trade. I might have a couple Bucks fans get mad at me, but I am going to go ahead and I am going to do this trade. Chris Middleton is 31 years old. He's making $40 million, and I'm going to trade him for Lauri Markkanen, who I know is not going to regress. He's 5 years younger, and he's coming off a career year. So, yeah, I don't have a problem with Chris Middleton. I think we're just moving on, and I think that makes sense. Welcome to the team, Lauri Markkanen. It is a straight-up trade. I am very happy to have him here. He's, we'll see what ends up happening. So, at this point in time, I am a little bit nervous with both Drew Holiday and Brook Lopez. And I say that strictly in 2K. I don't mean in real life. I'm saying that because I know what's going to happen to their overalls. They're going to go down. They're going to regress, especially Brook Lopez. It sucks to see, and I'm definitely a little bit nervous. I mean, hypothetically, if I traded Brook Lopez, I don't think I'm going to be able to really match his value, especially, well, maybe I am. Okay. I was not expecting that. Yeah. Okay. I'm not going to sit here. I'm not trading for Rudy Gobert. Ayton could be a fun option as well. Let me take Jared Allen. He's 25 years old. He's on a really good contract. We're going to do this trade. Now, I think this trade makes sense. We get 10 years younger. We still get a hell of a defensive center. Maybe not one that can shoot the three ball like Brook Lopez, but for me, this makes sense. I don't know how in real life he would fit next to Giannis, but here in 2K it might work. And we're trading Jay Crowder, who is, we just did resign, but we're getting an upgrade in my opinion. Okay, so not in Dean. That's not what I didn't mean. Dean Wade. We are going to try to go ahead and find ourselves a new backup point guard and shooting guard. We're still, unfortunately, going to have to start Grayson Allen most likely. I'd like to maybe get Marjon Beauchamp some minutes next year, so let's see what other trades we can find. Dean Wade is getting paid over $5 million a year. We're going to send him to Los Angeles for the Lakers' first-round pick in 2025. Top 3 protected. I, 1, don't have interest in Dean Wade, and 2, especially don't have interest in paying him $5 million a year. We're just going to go the no backup route with Giannis. I don't think it's going to be a problem here in 2K. In terms of like Pat Connaughton, who is getting paid a decent penny right here, I don't know. I think I'd rather play Beauchamp. I could also maybe move Connaughton to the 2 and just roll with him as my backup. Luke Kennard's an interesting one for me. I could maybe trade. Ooh, I'm not giving up the first. It's really either point guard or shooting guard for me, or draft pick. That Pacers pick next year, top 5 protected. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Okay, that could low-key be a decent pick next year. I'm just saying. So we're going to sign some backups just straight off the free agency right now. Give me Josh Richardson. He will be the backup here for... I forget his fucking name. For Grayson Allen, who I'm not a big fan of. And then point guard spot. That's a horrible, horrible display of options. Let me sign Enes Freedom, and I'm going to trade Enes Freedom for a different point guard. Yeah, that's just not a great option. And, yeah, point guard, literally anybody. Seriously. Okay, this is going to take way too long. So, yeah, give me Dorian Finney-Smith, and then I'll trade Dorian Finney-Smith for... I mean, this is just... going to take way too long. Actually, would I like DFS? Whoa. No, I need a shooting guard. I need a point guard. I don't know why this is so hard. How tall? God damn it. You know what? I'll show you guys at the start of next year. Here's how it's going to look for the start of year 2 in Milwaukee. We obviously made some changes to this team. We moved on from Brook Lopez. We moved on from Chris Middleton, replacing them with Jared Allen and Lauri Markkanen. I'm pretty happy about our replacements. It does suck to see Drew Holiday's overall going down a bit. He's an 85. I know it's going to happen. We'll see what kind of season he has before we make the decision in the offseason. But as of now, it's Drew Holiday, Grayson Allen, Lauri Markkanen, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Jared Allen. I'm starting Grayson Allen because as much as I don't like him, he can shoot the 3, which I think we definitely need when we have Jared Allen now next to Giannis instead of Brook Lopez. It makes sense to me. I low-key forgot we just had Bobby Portis Jr. I mean, there's a world that I could maybe move him with Grayson Allen and get an upgraded shooting guard, but I like him coming off the bench for now, playing 24 minutes a night. Followed by Josh Richardson. DeLon Wright was the point guard we traded for, and then Marjon Beauchamp is here as well. It's a 9-man rotation, a little bit different than how it was last year, but yeah, man, kind of like a playoff feel almost. You trim down the rotation, you hope to have more success. I will see you guys at the end of year 2 here in Milwaukee. It was a pretty good second season here in Milwaukee. Giannis wins MVP. I mean, just a hell of a season. We go 64-18, assuming that's good enough for the 1 seed here in the Eastern Conference. Victor Wembanyama ended up going number 1 overall to Portland. Does win Rookie of the Year. Kristaps Porzingis signed in Orlando and wins 6th Man of the Year. Mobley wins Defensive Player of the Year. Tyler Hero, Most Improved. Mike Budenholzer does take home Coach of the Year. To be completely honest with you, I don't really care about his ratings. It's championship or bust for him right now, and I am standing pat by that statement. Giannis, Jared Allen. Wow, Jared Allen doing everything in the points. Lauri Markkanen, Drew Holiday, Bobby Portis Jr., Grayson Allen. You can take a look at the team. Come this offseason, I think I'm definitely going to look to make an upgrade at the shooting guard spot, and we'll go from there. But as of now, we have a playoff run to worry about. Taylor Horton-Tucker. Okay, yeah, thanks, I guess, but no thanks. New York Knicks here in round 2. The Knicks actually swept this. I'm sure Bucks fans are loving this right now. Jalen Brunson, Manu Quickly, RJ Barrett, Julius Randle. Oh, my God. Well, I just don't get it, man. I think I'm not going to sit here and say, I've said this before, I'm not going to sit here and say that when Ben Simmons' contract expires that he's not going to get another contract in the league. I think if he wants to continue playing, I think there's a very real possibility that some team we'll give him a contract. But the fact that he got away with basically armed robbery at a max contract when his back's been hurting for 2 years is just ridiculous to me. I don't know what the hell is going on with that dude. All right, we have Atlanta once again here in the East Finals. We are hoping to have the exact same result as last year. And, yeah, we sweep them. We're going to be taking on Zion Williamson here in the rest of the New Orleans Pelicans in the NBA Finals. I'd like to get it done this time, hopefully go out and get a championship. CJ McCollum, Herbert Jones, Ingram, Zion Valanciunas. They have Trey Murphy, Cameron Payne, Alvarado. Not a ton changed on this team. It's just a healthy Zion, and along with some other guys developing. We don't. So here's what happened last year. We went up 2-0, and then we lost 4 straight. I swear to Christ, if this happens again. Okay, we go up 3-2 this time. On the road for Game 6. Come on. This is not the start we want. This is just... All right, fight back. Okay, thank you. Oh, wow, low-scoring game. Okay, I'll see you guys in there. We are up 5 with 2 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. I have no idea what Marjon Beauchamp's doing in this game right now. I'm hoping it doesn't mean somebody fouled out. I don't really know who it would be. Is that? Okay, yeah. I don't know why the starters would not be in. Because is Drew Holiday not in right now? What in the hell? I have to ball handle with Grayson Allen. All right, Lauri Markkanen. I wanted the corner with Josh. Oh, Josh Richardson's in too. Lauri Markkanen, 3-pointer on the way. He gets it to go. Oh, that's a 2. God damn it. All right, we're up 7. Lowry's got 24 on the night. Obviously, you love to see it. I do not love playing with Grayson Allen. Like, just explain to me the logic in 2K scenario to not have the starting lineup out here right now. Okay. Lauri Markkanen. Okay. Zion. Oh, he misses. Okay. So Giannis is playing center right now, which is an interesting move, I would say. I mean, I don't have a problem. I mean, the dude's 7 feet tall. It's not like he couldn't. But I'd like to have Jared Allen in just so I can have Zion, or have Giannis cover Zion. I think that makes the most sense to me. No, I was not on Giannis when he jumped. Okay, we're getting cooked. Herbert Jones, he missed. Okay, Giannis 17, 10, and 7 on the night. Yeah, I'm going to put Jonas Valanciunas in the pick and roll, and yeah. That's okay. I'll take it. We're going to get the starters in. And Zion fouls out. Zion fouls out. That is obviously huge. I don't want to say we can put this one to bed, but we just got a whole lot closer to being able to put this one to bed. We're going to have the entire starting lineup into the game. Or not. Did we? What in the world? Okay. What in the fuck? Oh, it's because he has 2 free throws. I'm a fucking idiot. Okay. Second free throw is... Okay, dude. I know, what is he, like a 65% free throw shooter? But come on, that release was not that bad. Drew Holiday, 16, 4, and 2 on the night. We got Bobby Portis in here right now, so it does appear that Jared Allen did foul out. Thank God we have Bobby Portis. Ingram going against Zion. Get that shit out of here. This one's over. Ingram going to hit the mid-range jumper. All right, I did not do that. All right, let me go ahead. I want to make sure I have some decent shooters in here without trying to sacrifice my defense too much. So let's just see. What is the starter? So that means Jared Allen fell out, which sucks. I think I'd low-key rather have Grayson Allen in, as much as it pains me to say it. I really think I would. I also clicked starters, so I'm not really sure why he came out. But, yeah, that's just me. All right, into Grayson Allen. Yeah, let's just do... Actually, you know what? No, I don't want to do that, because I don't want to shoot free throws with Giannis. Yeah, just... Thank you. Very, very easy. 56 seconds left to go. Giannis with 19, 10, and 7 on the night. Maybe not, the 40-piece that we all know he's very capable of putting up. But you know what? We're getting it done in a relatively low-scoring game. That is definitely all she wrote. Yeah, I'll do one more final possession here. Yeah, Giannis, thank you. Drew Holiday pulling up, misses it. Giannis with the board, put back dunk. I'll see you guys with the Finals MVP. We end up beating the New Orleans Pelicans in 6 games, and Giannis Antetokounmpo wins another Finals MVP. It obviously feels good to win a championship in year 2. It does take a little bit of that pressure off. I doubt we have... Oh, wait, yes, we do. We have that Indiana pick. So I hope it doesn't go into the top 5. It wants to go up to number 6. I'll take that. And we end up with the 9th overall selection. Obviously, that's great. I'm never going to be upset having a 9th overall pick. Bulldozer did just coach us to a 2nd championship, so I'm not going to move on from him. And, yeah, 9th overall selection. We've reloaded on some draft picks, obviously, which feels pretty good. might make a move. So the Utah Jazz have the number 3 overall pick. There are 2 guys I want in this draft potentially, and they're ranked number 2 or number 3 in terms of prospects. So if I can move into the top 3, it means I can probably get one of them. I'm offering 9. And Josh Richardson, I don't think there's anybody else under contract. Yeah, I'm not trading any of these 3 guys just to move up 6 spots. So I'll do my first in 2028. I would rather not give up 2 first-round picks. You know what? I'll give up the picks. If this will be on my final move, basically. Okay, cool. So we move up to number 3. Hopefully we get the guy we want at number 3, or at least one of them. And, yeah, we're going to get either one of them. It was either Matas Buzelis or Justin Edwards. We can see Matas Buzelis as an 81. He is going to be coming here. He's going to most likely be my shooting guard for the rest of this video. And I'm honestly happy about that. He's actually a 77. It's our scouting department blows it, but it's not that big of a deal. I'm going to have to make a decision in terms of Jrue Holiday. I like Jrue. I just know he's going to regress probably even worse than he did last year. So it scares me, to be honest with you. I might have some Bucks fans pissed at me, but hell, we just won a 2nd championship with Jrue Holiday, so can't be that mad. So, I mean, just hypothetically, what are my options? What are my options? I don't want to get, like, significantly worse. That's what I definitely don't want to do. These offers all absolutely suck ass. Okay. That's, I mean, if I did this, what are, oh. I just need a point guard. Huh? Well, nah. No, I'm not going to take. No way. I don't, see, the problem is that, like, I don't have the assets to go really pull off like a huge blockbuster. Like, this could be fun, and would I do this? I feel like I will. I don't really need Walker Kessler. That's the problem. Like, I like Bobby Portis as our 6th man, but he's also expiring. I might get absolutely crucified if I do this, but you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to do it. I might have some Bucks fans that hate me, and you have every right to hate me because I just probably traded the 2nd best player in your team. But, yeah, I think we've improved this team significantly. I need to find some backups at the guard positions. I don't mind bringing back Grayson Allen. He's still, I don't know, he's still, I guess, here. And then I do need to find myself a new backup point guard, so let me just re-sign Grayson Allen on a 2-year deal. And then let's find ourselves a point guard. And I could just bring back DeLon Wright. You know what? Why not? He's a 78 overall backup point guard. I'll see you guys at the start of year 3. Fresh off a championship, we made another major move. We moved on from Jrue Holiday. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that D'Angelo Russell is as good of a player as Jrue Holiday because he's just not. You know damn well the reason I made that trade is because Holiday regresses. We'll go check out, yeah, was D'Lo in Utah? I don't even know. We'll go check out Jrue Holiday's overall, just see how much he regressed. But again, we're putting good pieces around Giannis. I'm not terribly worried. D'Angelo Russell, Matas Buzelis, Larry Markkinen, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Jesus, these jerseys are awesome. And Jared Allen. The bench unit, it's rare that I have, a center as my 6th man, but I need him to be today. Walker Kessler, DeLon Wright, Marjon Beauchamp, and Grayson Allen. I believe he was in Utah, so let's just go. Actually, the Jazz would be this way. Let's just go check it out and see. And no, he was not in Utah. So, oh, wait. That's weird. You know what? Why am I making this so hard? Last name Holiday, and maybe they moved him again. I don't know. Jrue Holiday's down to an 82. It's really an 80. Oh wait, did I just miss him? I must have just. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm sorry. I'll see you guys at the end of year 3. I need to shut the fuck up. Well, you can be pissed at the move. You can't be pissed at the results. Giannis wins another MVP. Do you want to know our record? Because we went 76-6. Pretty good year. Matas Buzelis also wins Rookie of the Year for us. You obviously love to see it. Amen Thompson, 6th Man of the Year in Detroit. Victor Wembanyama, Defensive Player of the Year. Anthony Black, Most Improved. Mike Bulldozer, obviously going to win Coach of the Year with 76 wins. So yeah, best record in NBA history now. We're obviously feeling pretty good about ourselves. You win 76 games. Oh, wow, D'Lo, good year. You win 76 games, you're really not worried about anybody, and I think that's a pretty fair statement. I don't think that's too crazy to say. What we got? Pacers. Good moves. Yeah, I guess. Thanks for coming. All right, who we got here in round 2? Okay, finally. I was waiting for this to finally happen. No, Jaylen Brown's not here. God damn it. All right, well, I'm assuming we're probably going to beat them pretty easily. We end up winning in 5 in the 7 seed, or what in the hell? What the? Jesus Christ. He's 40. Let it go, man. It's over. Jalen Green is going to be taking on Giannis in the Bucks here in the finals. The Houston Rockets are, yeah, they're a pretty good team. Oh, added Nick Claxton to this team. I kind of like that fit. Where did Şengün go, though? Okay, well. Oh, wow, that went to 7. You didn't think it would go to 7, but we win another championship. We obviously have one more year to go. And, yeah, I think I'd like to go out and three-peat. So let's see if we can do it. I think that would be fun to do. And, yeah, let's head up to the draft lottery. Do we have... No, there's no way I traded all our picks. Okay, let's sim over this real quick. Nothing there. Staff signing. Bulldozer's obviously good. I believe Giannis is a free agent, which kind of scares me, but I'm not too worried about retaining him. I think we should be good, hopefully. Team player option, yeah, Giannis going into free agency, obviously #1 priority, going to pay this man every single penny that he's deservingly, that he should get, really. Oh my God, I'd cry myself to sleep. I would actually cry myself to sleep, I think. The New York Knicks are the only ones that have really, oh my shit, Lauri Markkanen's a free agent as well. Well, I'm going to maximize, oh my Jesus. What is that? 300, what is that? 51, 52-ish a year, basically. Damn. Well, I have to pay Giannis. That's a super max. And, yeah, I got to get him back. I'm going to wait on Markkanen. I'm not going to renounce Markkanen. It doesn't say that we can't renounce him, so it means we're not going over the hard cap, but I'm still just going to wait one more day. Why would it automatically renounce him? Oh, shit. He has an actual offer? No. Let me repay Lauri Markkanen. And, Jesus, why are you automatically renouncing him? This fucking game sometimes. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I will make one move. I'll probably upgrade our backup point guard. I don't really feel like DeLon Wright is, that big of a piece. So our final first and our just a second round pick. I have to sneeze shit. Sorry, I'm not cutting that out. I don't care. Ty Washington Jr. is the 76. Oh, Jesus. He hasn't even, played. Are there any free agents that I'd be interested in? Ooh, yeah, give me Terrence Mann. Welcome to the team. I do not know how we still have money, but we do. I'll see you guys at the start to the fourth and final year. Coming off a season where we went 76-6, we ended up winning a second championship, and we want to make it a third. It's D'Angelo Russell, Matas Buzelis, Lauri Markkanen, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Jared Allen. I'm still going to start Allen next to Giannis. I think there's an argument to be made for Walker Kessler, but I like him off the bench. He's been playing well off the bench, and yeah, we're going to keep him there. But he's playing 26 minutes a night. Terrence Mann, Marjon Beauchamp, and then Grayson Allen still going strong, baby. See you guys at the end of the fourth and final year. Giannis wins his third straight MVP as we go 66-16. It was a down year. We were 10 games worse than last year. No, I'm kidding. I'm never going to be mad about a 66-win year. Robert Dillon is your Rookie of the Year in San Antonio. Amon Thompson, I think that's his second straight Sixth Man of the Year. Victor Wembanyama, I believe that's his second straight DPOY. Bronny James, Most Improved, and Mike Budenholzer does win Coach of the Year. This is cool. I did a Pelicans rebuild the other day, and I drafted Bronny. All right, let's get into it. Let's take a look at the full standings. The Toronto Raptors took the 2 seed here. Houston, still a very, very good team. I actually couldn't believe that we went to 7 with them last year. It low-key scared the shit out of me, but yeah, wow, we have 3 guys averaging over 10 boards a game. That's insane. All right, who we got in round 1? It's going to be the 8-seeded Brooklyn Nets, who, yeah, you're good, but once again, thanks for coming. Orlando here in round 2, there's no K. I thought for a second that Chris Paul was still going to be here, and I was like, what the hell? But they got Jalen Brunson. It's an upgrade. And, yeah, this is a good team. I think at this point in time, we're just way too dominant, and I don't really expect to lose. Okay, hang with me a minute. Ain't no way we're not doing this. Thank you. Went to 7, but still got it done in Toronto. FVV, Jaylen Brown, Scotty Barnes, Taylor Hendricks, Christian Coloco. I love you, JB. I hope I can beat you. I love Jaylen Brown, but, okay, we're actually having a little bit of a... Really? Okay. I just don't think either of those 2 teams were nearly as good as us to take us to 7, but what do I know? This is the team that took us to 7 last year. I believe James Wiseman is new. I'm not sure why you'd start him over Claxton, but let's see what happens. So we're 1-1 with them right now. We're up 2-1. We're up 3-1, and that is all she wrote. That is 3 straight finals MVPs for Giannis Antetokounmpo. I mean, at this point, hypothetically, if this were to happen, I think you'd have to put him, if you wanted 3 straight MVPs, 3 more MVPs than what he already has, and 3 straight finals MVPs, I think at that point he's probably the GOAT. I think you'd have to say that at that point. I don't know. If not, he's pretty damn close, but that's insane. Nonetheless, I had fun with this one. I hope there's no hard feelings, Milwaukee Bucks fans, both for me trading probably all your favorite players and the spanking that you got last night from my Celtics. Other than that, though, I did enjoy this one. I thought we made a pretty good team, and we only have 2 of these left. So let me know which team you want me to see. or see me do next, I guess is the best way to word that, down below in the comment section, along with any other video ideas. Of course, you guys are new around here, or just not yet subscribed to the channel, do me a favor, hit that sub button. That's a mouthful. As always, thanks so much for watching. I love you guys. I'll catch you guys all in the next one.